Who is Cristy Lee? I mean, I just feel like I'm me all the time. I'm me on TV, off TV, on a motorcycle, under the hood, in the shop.
It is hard to find a woman as special as Cristy Lee. Aside from being one of the most famous women in the automobile industry, Cristy is a daredevil and a certified auto diva who burst into the limelight after she hosted shows like Garage Squad and All Girls Garage. When she's not racing motorcycles on racetracks or at autocross events, she steals the hearts and minds of automotive enthusiasts with her personality and skills. There's more to Cristy Lee than what is commonly known, and behind that personality everyone loves are parts of her life that have been hidden away from the public eye. So join us today as we take a look at what really happened to the beautiful Cristy Lee from All Girls Garage.
I inspire other women by being strong, confident, empowered, and I can only hope that they see that and want to do the same thing. That's how I feel like I can empower and inspire other women.
Cristy was born on July 1st, 1984 in Daytona Beach, Florida. Her love for moving parts can be attributed to her father, who rode her on his dirt bike since age 3. That was a risky venture, but it shaped her life and career path. Cristy's passion for vehicles traces back to when she was a toddler. Cristy was an active member of the female soccer team in school and sometimes played volleyball. Her love for sports didn't quench her thirst for being a mechanic, and after she graduated from high school, she enrolled at a college in Central Florida and graduated 4 years later with a bachelor's degree. After she graduated from college, she first launched her career as a dancer. She got a chance to perform with the Detroit Pistons dance team Automotion in 2006. After that, she switched to the MISL dance crew and soon landed her first reporting job as she became a traffic reporter for the WRIF-FM radio station in 2008 and stopped dancing. Speaking about her interest in the automotive world from her childhood, Cristy said, "I spent my days lusting over pricey sports cars and flipping through automotive magazines, helping my dad with his garage projects here and there, but I didn't really get into wrenching until later down the road when my garage started to fill up with a motorcycle of my own." After college, Cristy bought her first motorcycle at age 18. She'd always put her motorcycles before cars. When she later moved to Michigan, her love for bikes landed her the perfect job. Cristy was hired as a host and reporter for the American Motorcycle Association. She also covered her road racing series for online content. Before any serious work as a TV personality, Cristy worked alongside her father in their garage. Her quest for more excitement made her move to Detroit and pursue her career as a TV personality and a reporter. Lee's love for automobiles is reflected in her career path as a TV and radio personality, but she's mostly popular for hosting All Girls Garage. Before her stint in the TV and radio world, Cristy worked in several TV commercials before she found her passion for automobiles. She briefly worked as a model and appeared on the set of Wild On in 1997. In 2013, Cristy hosted the Tunnel of Fire TV special, which starred the daredevil Clint Ewing. Before that hosting job, she tried building a career in real estate, but the crash in 2008 dashed her hopes and dreams in that career path. Cristy's first hosting stint led her to the TV show All Girls Garage in 2011. The show, aired by the Velocity Network, follows the daily activities of 3 women working for an automotive shop. Cristy hosted 19 episodes of the show, but the new season was done without her. After spending almost a decade as a third of the All Girls Garage trio, Cristy left the show for undisclosed reasons. However, when speaking about her exit, Cristy expressed gratitude for the time she spent on the show and the relationship she formed, and she also expressed excitement for what the future holds. The reports are that Cristy was removed from the show as part of a cost-saving measure. Other rumors speculate that she needed rest after appearing for so long on the show. Cristy joined the Garage Squad in 2019 as a host and mechanic, bringing the show the stability it needed at the time. Before her debut, the previous host, Heather Storms, left to pursue new professional opportunities. Garage Squad was still pretty much new on Motor Trend back then, with its first 3 seasons aired on a different network. Cristy proved the perfect addition to the show's team due to her talent and ability to make herself loved by the audience. She affirms that what motivated her to join the series was its concept and how it explored aspects not easily found in your run-of-the-mill car show. Instead of focusing on only completing a cool project and getting it over with, she found Garage Squad different. Cristy states, "It's more about the story of that ride and the owner, and that's what really sets this show apart." Garage Squad is one of many TV hosting jobs Cristy would be associated with. She was chosen to host the specials of the Speed Equipment Manufacturing Association, SEMA, live. Her experience has led her to work for several networks in the aspect of motorsports. She's worked with ABC, Fox Sports 1, ESPN, Monster Jam, X Games, and many other big names in the motorsports industry. In the inaugural season, Cristy is the lead broadcaster for CBS Sports, and she also does pit reporting for MotoGP, World Superbike, and Moto American events for beIN Sports. Outside TV hosting and acting, Cristy has an official racing career that she kickstarted by working with AMA Pro Racing. She was already gaining confidence appearing live on TV, and she wanted to combine that with her love for motorbikes. Cristy said, "Reaching back to my Daytona roots, I started working with AMA Pro Racing and developed online video content covering our American Motorcycle Road Racing Series, featuring interviews, stories, and race coverage from the series' top riders in 2012. While working on her motorsports career, she worked as a color commentator, producer, reporter, host, and PA announcer. While she was working on these endeavors, talent agencies discovered her talent and asked her to audition for All Girls Garage. Recently, the news about the death of Cristy Lee was widespread in the tabloids and media. However, she's still alive and doing well. Her death rumors were sparked by the death of Jesse Combs, another automotive enthusiast. Jesse had a career very similar to Cristy's. Jesse Combs died in a jet car accident while trying to break a land speed record. This is a reminder that Cristy Lee's high-octane racing career is very dangerous and anything could happen to her anytime. Jesse Combs' death is unfortunate, but fortunately for the fans of Cristy Lee, she's still alive and well. If you're still in doubt, Cristy Lee is still very much active on social media. She has a following of almost 250,000 followers on Instagram, where she posts pictures of her motorcycle and cars. She's also on Twitter and Facebook with a combined following that exceeds 500,000 followers. If you're thinking about sparking the fire of love for Cristy Lee, the 38-year-old is single and probably ready to mingle. Although she has a ring on her finger, probably to ward off suitors, Cristy is not married and has no husband to date. There are no rumors about who she's dating or her love life. If she were in a relationship, Cristy would have mentioned it by now. Her job requires that she moves a lot, and her career path is dangerous and busy. So her choice to focus on her career and remain single is quite logical. Cristy Lee was named one of the world's highest paid female TV hosts in 2020, with an estimated annual salary of $1 million. As one of the most well-known names in the automotive industry with a large following across the United States, that's not hard to believe. She's amassed her fortune through her successful television and media career. In addition to her television work, Cristy has written an autobiography titled My Life in the Garage. She's also made money through endorsements and sponsorships. She's worked with various brands and companies over the years, including the well-known auto parts retailer Advance Auto Parts. Cristy has also been active in several charitable and philanthropic causes, including the Humane Society of the United States. According to many sources, Cristy Lee's net worth is an amazing $13 million. Having spent over 15 years in the entertainment sector, that net worth doesn't sound far-fetched. According to reports, Cristy earns almost $60,000 from each Garage Girls project.